on the eve of what is always a huge event?
It's very exciting. The players are excited, the supporters are excited. I think it's a great event, obviously. Not an event, it's a great day for Australia. And to be part of the game and part of the day is, I think, it's just something that we all hold very close to us, and I'm really excited about tomorrow.
Just the occasion, you played in the first one, which is an amazing draw. How close is it for you, like just the experience? Just can you describe what it's like?
I think the first game was really interesting. I mean, no one really knew what to expect, and Sheeds had talked a little bit about the game and the day before the game, but we didn't expect to run out there, and there was so many people, and then obviously with the result and the draw, and Collingwood maybe should have won the game, and at the end of the game was quite a surreal experience because the crowd sort of hung around, and everyone was talking about what a great day it was, and to be on Anzac Day, obviously, which is a great day for Australia, a great day of remembrance, to celebrate at the end with that football game, I think kicked off this tradition that we have of football on Anzac Day.
David Zaharakis has been named to play, but do you wait until the last possible moment before he does get the nod?
No, he's playing, yep. Unless he gets sick overnight or falls out of his bed or something new, then he will definitely play. I think he sleeps quite soundly, so he should be fine.
Was there some concerns about it?
Yeah, well, he got through the game. We didn't think there was much to it. The doctors rang me Sunday and said David's knees pulled up a little bit sore, but I had a scan and showed there was a little bit of something. But they're confident. He trained very well yesterday, and all players have something not 100% about them at certain times, but he's certainly fit to play.
Jake Callow,
Yeah, the same. Jake's ready to play. Got through the game, turned up Sunday a little bit sore, but trained very well yesterday. And we're very confident they'll both play well.
And the selection of Will Hams for his first game in a couple of years?
Yeah, Will's had a tough 12 months, with some personal issues and an injury last year, and didn't play any football at all last year. So it's a credit to he and his mum, and the way they've battled through some things. And I think he has inspired us all with what he's done over the last 4 or 5 months, and his last 3 weeks in the VFL have been outstanding, and he really deserves his game.
Courtney Dempsey back into the side. What do you expect of him in his first game, and where will he slot in?
Oh, he'll play across half back. We expect him to beat his man. Be a very good defensive player. Then when we have the ball, use his attacking ability, which he's very good at. Again, Courtney's worked very hard over the pre-season. We're pretty tough on him the first 3 weeks, making sure he was ready to play and fit, and he is fit and ready to play. So we're very excited about having Courtney's ability back in the team.
You've made a couple of changes each week, but do you feel like this is probably the most settled team you've had in charge?
Look, it's the most experienced team we've had. Certainly, 11, 12, 13, we're a younger team, whereas now when we look at our demographics, we're shaping up pretty well against other sides. So we do believe we've got an experienced team, a team that wants success, and you reward the players who are playing well. And so far, most of our squad's played pretty well.
Was last week any alarm bells for you? Because clearances contest the ball. If they kick straight, it would have been probably a different story come the end.
Well, it might have been closer, but we still think we had the game in hand. We would have liked to have done better in clearance and contested football, but the reasons for that. And I think after a big game against Hawthorn, 6-day break, maybe that's a game in the past we would have dropped. So we're happy with the way the guys are backing up and performing. But this week's another different week, another challenge, and we can't wait to get out in the MCG tomorrow afternoon.
Do you think we've seen the best of Collingwood so far this season?
Look, I don't know what's Collingwood, what Collingwood does week to week. I know that they were pretty comprehensive against St Kilda after after quarter time. They've obviously got a couple of injuries, but Nathan's got a good squad, excellent coach, and he'll have them ready to play tomorrow as we will our boys.
Collingwood's leading the comp for contested possessions at the moment. Does that sort of stat go out the window on an occasion like this, or have you been looking at that?
No stat goes out the window. I mean, they're good in the contest. It's hard to really get a read on every team until maybe round 8 or 9 when you've played a decent amount of teams. But they're good in the contest, good pressure on. They play for their coach. They're excited about playing, and I think both sides will be up tomorrow and ready to play.
Is that one of Collingwood's best stats, do you think, the contested ball? What concerns you the most setting up against them?
Oh, look, you have to look at their midfield, and they've got some exceptional players inside there in Swan and Pendlebury, and they've had exceptional games against us, and up forward they've got terrific goal kicking ability, and they're pretty in defence. They make sure they keep it pretty tight. So there's not one thing that scares us or one thing that doesn't scare us. It's a Collingwood Football Club is a proud football club. They're a very good football team, and I just think it'll be an incredible contest tomorrow.
Next question. I mean, Dane Swan's dominated the Bombers in recent Anzac Day matches. Do you change your tactics? Do you apply a tag to him? Do you do we apply a heavier tag? How does it work?
Well, yeah, I mean, we may apply a tag to one of their midfielders, and we'll wait and see, how the day progresses, and wait and see if really who's getting the ball and who's not. But we're confident with our midfield that we can control anyone. We're confident in our defence that we can, and I think both Pendlebury and Swan have had very good days against us, and we're pretty determined that won't happen this week. But they're very good players, more than very good players. They're excellent players, and they're good players for a reason. And Swan, to me, on the weekend looked like he was back to his 2010, 2011 form, and it'll be a hard player to stop.
Mick Malthouse said during the week that in terms of ranking occasions, that Anzac Day falls only below grand final and preliminary final. Is that how you see it as well?
Yeah, I think it's very different to those games. I think in terms of the honour to play on a day, this is the number one honour. I mean, pure football, obviously grand final, preliminary final are the days you want to play in, but in terms of the history of our country and the honour to be able to perform and be part of Anzac Day, this is as special as you get. And every player recognises that, and everyone involved with the day recognises that. So yeah, we're very privileged to be part of it.
Was something you particularly missed last year?
I missed a lot last year, not necessarily, I just missed the whole game.
It was revealed earlier in the week that Travis Cloke's got a goal-kicking coach that's dealing with how he goes about the psychology of kicking for goal. Do your defenders get into his head, or do they say anything when he's kicking for goal?
I'm not sure what they've got planned, but our plan would be not let him mark the ball and get the ball, and the goal kicking doesn't matter too much.
Changing tack a little bit, a few coaches had their say on a mid-season trading window or draft. Is that something you feel passionately one way or the other?
No, not really. I think at the moment we're concentrating on winning each week, and I haven't thought about it too much.
Just the final one, Dustin Fletcher. I mean, I think this is his 17th Anzac Day match. I mean, how many Anzac Days has he got left, do you reckon?
Ask Fletch. I mean, who knows? But I'm sure Fletcher's concentrating on tomorrow and the next game and the next game. So we'll worry about the 18th Anzac Day when it comes. Thanks, guys. Thank you.